So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Love, Natural Beauty, Unity, and Culture Show. And we're here on the campus of Chicago State University. And we have two beautiful guests here. And I'm going to tell both to introduce themselves. To my left here, we have a student. Introduce yourself.
My name is Bianca Mason. I'm a student at Chicago State University, and I'm a criminal justice major, and I hope to be a correctional officer or a juvenile detention parole officer.
Excellent. All right.
Hi, my name is Raquel King. I'm a psychology major here at Chicago State. I'm in my junior year, planning on having my own business.
Excellent. What kind of business would you like?
Child psychology.
All right. So you want to help the children?
Sir.
Okay. Now, as far as you're concerned in criminal justice, you think about being maybe a judge?
I never really thought about being a judge, but I'm open for anything.
Okay. So where would you like to start? Would you like to teach somewhere?
No, I kind of want to just go straight into either being a parole officer or a correctional officer. I really didn't want to be a correctional officer, but then when I looked into more information about it, then I was more interested.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, in terms of love, when you think of the word love, what exactly comes to your mind?
Respect.
Okay. Respect. All right. Now, in terms of your ethnic orientation, what do you think would be a good way to have people develop and demonstrate more love among their ethnicity, whatever their ethnicity may be?
Well, I believe first they have to love themselves. Love starts at home and spreads abroad. So if you love yourself, it'll be more easy for you to love the next person.
Okay. Can you give us an example of loving yourself? Somebody that may not know what that means.
Simply put, I would say treat yourself as a trophy, meaning most people appreciate their trophies. Might get a little dust on them, but they never throw them, drop them, or nothing. Every now and then they take their trophy, dust it off, and remember where they got it from.
Would you answer that same question?
Yeah, I would say if you have a lot of respect in yourself, a person need to have respect for you in order to love you, because how can you respect something that you don't, how can you love something that you don't respect?
Okay. Give me an example of someone exhibiting that respect from your perspective.
Someone in my life?
Well, it could be anyone, just the idea, for people who may not know what you're talking about.
Your parents got a lot of, if you got a lot of respect for your parents, then you know that they love is unconditional and true to you. So you know that if you were a young man, you want somebody to treat you like how your mother treats you. If your mother treats you, if you know that that's the kind of love that you want somebody to treat you like that.
Excellent. Well, the next thing I want to ask about is natural beauty. Natural beauty, in your mind, when you think about natural beauty, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
First thing that comes to my mind is just what it says, natural. I myself, personally, I'm not a makeup person. If I am, just lip gloss. As far as hair is concerned, I mean, doing hair, I know the harshness of the hair feels, so I'm a natural person by just forever.
Excellent. Same question.
I guess natural beauty comes from within. Whatever you feel like,
Okay.
You define it as. If you feel like, I don't know, it comes from within. Whatever you feel like, your definition of it.
Okay, so that's more like inner beauty.
Yeah.
Okay. What about unity? Let's talk about unity. I've heard, and this is probably different now, but I heard this years ago that there's supposed to be like 3/4 of the people of African descent worldwide. There's probably more than that now, or it could be less. But the reason I bring that up is we have the internet now. think about the fact that through the internet, this global village that we created through this vehicle of YouTube and the computer, I think it would be easy or hard for us to come together and do with all of these new technological advances that they have right now. You know, me myself personally, I think it would be kind of easy. We actually really wanted to do some things as a unified force that we could because of the vehicle of computers and internet, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of this stuff. Now, what do you think the percentage of us coming together, unified, to do something substantial for ourselves as a group of so-called people?
I think it's like a 50%.
50%?
Yeah, I would give it the 50-60% because I look at the fact we have a black president, and since he's been in office, we came together in 2008 to put him there, but I don't see the effort of staying there to keep him there as far as our culture is concerned. Because we feel like we put him in there for it should have been done overnight, and we're not taking into consideration that it was 12 years before he got into office that was messed up, that he has to try to come and correct. So I think we need to allow him his 4 years to be able to bring everything together before we make our judgments.
Okay, well let's take a hypothetical since you brought the president up. Let's say that another person got in the race and he just happened to be black. Do you think you would vote for Obama still?
I mean, it depends on what the other person's criteria is. I don't know. If he has a challenge against Obama, maybe I'll vote against, Obama. It doesn't.
Okay, so that's basically what I was trying to bring out. Now, what elements would this hypothetical person have to have when you vote for him? What would we have to do and say and exhibit? What would he look like in your mind? Because this is just hypothetical, so far we only have Obama. So all you Obama people out there, don't worry. I haven't heard of anybody like this. This is just something that came to my mind just to see what people think in terms of, because as they say, this has been done once. It can be done again easily now because it's already accomplished. So just I want you both to think about it, and say what it is this person would have to have in order to challenge Obama. That's a tall order from my personal perspective. Man, I don't want to be vulgar and say what I'm thinking, but I'm quite sure you know what I'm thinking. But I am in college right now because of law. He stood by in his last position, okay, and continuing my education because of laws that he stood for. So it's going to be very hard for us to come up with this hypothetical person either, but I'm sure we can do it. Think about it. So think of one thing that we can do better. Because I think he's good, but just like everybody else, I'm sure you can do better. That in your thought process, what do you suggest to President Obama so this other guy don't come in and beat you when it comes to challenge? I'm sure there's a lot of people thinking about color, thinking about trying to go work.
His security team.
Okay.
I personally feel that the Secret Service people need people watching them. So if he can hire Poo-Poo them and Bookie them to watch them, I believe a lot of stuff would be in order.
Okay. So do you feel that there's a safety concern for him right now? Do you think
Yes.
they're actively actually try to do something against his life or his family or something like that? Do you think they're actually that?
I have a safety concern for him. How they're going to go about it, I really don't know exactly, but I do have a safety concern for him. One, because he is black. Two, he's young.
Okay.
And if they can cut that off, it'll discourage other people of our race to run for that position.
Okay, well, what do you think about that?
I think that, I don't know if somebody's really trying to target him. When he first was running, I thought that somebody might be trying to do something to him, but now he's been in office for a little while. I don't know. I think people might just be getting used to the fact that he's there. Now, when the election comes up again, I don't know how things will change, but I don't know if there's really a threat to be worried about it.
Okay.
There's always a threat because he's the president.
Okay. But you're saying it's a normal threat. It's no abnormal threat that any other president would have.
Right.
Okay. Right. So, in terms of politics, let's talk about local politics. Now, you all know the mayoral races on. Okay. And there are so many candidates. I don't even think if all three of us put our heads together that we can even think of all of the people that are in the race. That being said, I'm not going to ask you who you're going to vote for or what I'm going to ask, because that's personal. I'm going to ask you what you think the person that's going to get in there, what qualities will they have to exhibit before, during, and after you go to that office. But, what should they be about? What type of mindset should they have to win, first of all?
At this point, the way I feel, Bozo can run right about now. Bozo can run for the mayor of Chicago right about now. It's so much. It's just so much corruptness going on, and a few people that you might think is good to be a mayor. There's so much corruption that went on. I don't put nothing past nobody. Get in where you fit in.
Okay. And what do you think about that same question?
I'm not really too into politics, so I'm not
I'm
sure.
not asking you a political question. I'm not asking you to think about anything at all political. I'm asking you to think about the fact that you are here in Chicago, the fact that you spend your tax dollars on this system. What is it that this person is going to get in there? What are they going to have to do for the people in order to not only get in there, but stay in there? What are they going to have to do? Because I'm sure you know that. You don't necessarily have to be involved in politics to know what good government is. Because if nobody else to be in there and it was you, what would you do?
Education.
Okay.
Just get involved. Make sure they stay involved.
Okay.
Education. One thing I think I will probably try to do, I will reverse that parking meter thing. I'm not understanding how we as citizens are being taxed twice for this parking meter.
Okay.
So that's the one thing I will try to reverse that.
Okay. All right, good. All right, now you said get involved. Now what do you mean by that? What way? In what way would this new mayor have to get involved? Does you mean like listening actively to the people of Chicago? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as the new mayor, I was listening. What would you tell me? First of all, what is the main thing that you would say to me? First day you met me and you were speaking for all the other people in Chicago. Okay. Become involved. Okay, I will do that. In what? What exactly do you all need me to do first?
Be involved with the community.
Okay.
As far as all this killing going on with all these kids and all this other stuff.
I just had a question about reservations.
There's nothing that we can be involved with.
Support more
Something going
youth
on
programs.
downtown.
Allow opportunity for
And like all the hotels on Brook,
kids to be able to be children.
on the 13th and the 14th. You guys have any rooms available?
Seeing a difference in a 20-year span. The same things was out there when I was 20 years ago was out there that it is now. It's just that we have more activities involved. There's more things we used to do 20 years ago than it is now.
Okay. All right. Well, this has been Love naturally unity